The Security Council was briefed by video link by the UN's Special Coordinator in Jerusalem, Tor Wennesland, who said the last 2 weeks in the West Bank had been terrible.
An alarming spike in violence.
He criticised the recent Israeli government announcement of a further 5,500 settler homes. Unusually, the US joined in the criticism of Israel. Deputy US Ambassador Robert Wood said he condemned recent attacks by Israeli settlers in the West Bank.
We extend our condolences to the families of those affected and have underscored to the Israeli government the importance of holding fully accountable and prosecuting those responsible for these acts of violence. We are also deeply troubled by Israel's recent announcements advancing more than 5,000 settlement units and reports of changes to Israel's system of settlement administration that expedite the planning and approval of settlements.
At the same time the Security Council was meeting, the UN published its annual Children and Armed Conflict report. Every year it includes a blacklist of the armies and armed groups that kill and injure children. Once again this year, Israel was not put on that list. The UN says that's because there was a decrease in the number of children killed by Israel in 2022. At a news conference, I asked the UN Special Representative first to reread the warning to Israel she put in last year's report.
Should substantial airstrikes and rockets resulting from the May 2021 escalation of hostilities repeat itself in 2022, parties to the conflict should be listed.
So I don't understand why Israel is not listed. There was another conflict in Gaza in 2022. The total number of deaths is less because the conflict in May 2021 was 11 days long. The conflict in August 2022 was 3 days long. But Israel did exactly the same thing. It fired indiscriminately, bombed indiscriminately, and killed children. You made a clear warning, and then you wimped out.
I think it has to do with both the engagement and the numbers. That engagement did occur, and by December, all sides had agreed to exchange letters with me.
Letters don't save children's lives. You know what's going on this year. I know this only covers 2022. Israel's already killed 27 children this year.
Well, this is why we're very worried. As we said, we're very concerned at an escalation that we're noticing this year.
For the first time, because of the war in Ukraine, Russia was put on the report's blacklist, but Israel has never been listed. Human rights groups say they fear the blacklist is becoming a whitewash. James Bays, Al Jazeera, at the United Nations.